Hey, great Saturday evening. It is a beautiful evening in the city of Brownsville, and I actually started to see some pictures of the football game where Pace, had a great game over veterans, uh, and
What was the score?
it was like 40-0 or something,
What?
or
What the hell? How did Pace get to be so good? When did this happen?
plus, I guess this year it was
Whoa.
38-7.
Wow. What happened to veterans? I thought they took all the good players from all the other schools and made their super team, and now they don't do that no more. What happened
Well,
there?
veterans had a really good team. The problem is like a lot of the veterans students had to quarantine because of coronavirus.
Um. So it's coronavirus one, veterans nothing, or what is that? What you're trying to say? Is
Easily.
there?
Well, again, that's part of the other thing about this season. Do you really want to measure this season by saying, "Oh, well, we became district champs"? Well, yeah, the other team, had to play their freshman players out at varsity because all the other team had to get quarantined. And again, using that as an example. I'm not saying that actually happened. What I'm trying to say is that a lot of players, a lot of the parents were very concerned in regards to sending their students up, to participate. So they didn't. So it's kind of a nifty thing. Hey there, Sunshine. Hello,
Hey,
Sunshine.
Maria.
Hey, Maggie. Good evening, Alea. Good evening, Jessica. Right.
Great.
It's past words red time. By the way, did you hear us was moving to San Antonio?
Shut up! You're moving to I thought you were moving to Austin.
I'm not going anywhere.
Who said
Why
you
are,
were going to San Antonio?
why
Seriously,
are
no one.
people spreading that rumor?
That's a horrible, vicious rumor that I had never heard of.
Vito's out there telling people it's not true. Good evening,
Really?
Nadia. Elizabeth. Love you, Elizabeth.
No, she's a trustee now. She doesn't get called Elizabeth anymore. Hey,
No,
trustee. That what you call it? Is that what they called you when you were on there? Like trustee? They do commissioner.
no.
Just
I think it's a little bit different when you're a trustee. Again,
board member.
part of the problem is that again, we go back into the same thing that I've always said. These individuals, they need to be on the board in order to feel important or to be someone in the community. Um, I did never needed to be on anything to be Erasmo Castro. I'm still Erasmo Castro. I think
You
that's
you identify as Erasmo Castro. Is that what you're saying?
well, yeah, and no, I mean what I'm trying to say is that I still, uh, I'm still someone in the community, and these people, if it isn't for the position that they have, no one would even know who they are. No one would even care to know who they are.
Nah.
But that's
I,
my
it's okay. It's okay. Is anybody in particular talking about?
no,
Hey,
any of them. It's like Minerva Peña. Minerva Peña. That's one of the reasons why she was so desperate, to the recount and got all that money from the vendors and all the other people. Because if it isn't for her being on the board, no one would give her the time of day. No
mm,
one, because she is so damn annoying. She is annoying. She's annoying. She's just a horrible individual, not a conversation piece. I mean, no one would give her the time of day. That's why she was so desperate. And I told someone, I told a friend of mine, I said, you know what? This woman would have sold her house just if she needed to pay for the recount, just because she needs to be on that board.
but she got vendor money. She didn't have to sell her house. Lucky her.
That's an example.
I know. I
Sorry,
know.
but that's why they play the game, and the results are what happens on the field. Just my opinion. Well, yeah. Again, the season should never have started. The season should never have started, and I think we're going to get the backlash of not only Halloween, football season, sports at the high schools, people going back onto campus. Now, also Thanksgiving, we're going to start to feel the repercussion of that in the next couple of weeks, I would say.
Mhm.
And one of the things that I've shared with individuals, Roman, is well. Let me get to these questions real quick, and then we'll talk. Good morning. Good morning. Good
Good
morning.
morning. Whoa. Well, I did sleep all day, so there you go.
Did you get the battery? Let me tell you, I went. everywhere to look for this battery. No one had the battery. And
What battery is that?
it's for a scooter that I bought, but I'll it's a Honda, so it's a good, and I'm sure they have it at Brownsville Honda there on Paredes. But again, they were closed. They were closed because of Thanksgiving. I'm going to say, but let me say something in regards to this battery. If I was in Austin, Texas, San Antonio, Houston, Dallas, I could find this anywhere. I could probably find this battery in McAllen, Texas. I think I read that they had it in Far at one of the Walmarts or stuff. And the reason we don't have it is because we don't have that type of culture down here. We don't have scooters. We don't have mopeds. We don't have these things down here. And I'm going to guess that we don't have them down here partially because it's not in our culture. Again, I mentioned this morning we have so many cars out here that people will never use it. And for anyone that wants to be like a green thumbish type of person, a tree hugger, it's environmentally correct to be using scooters and mopeds instead of using these gas guzzlers back and forth.
Yeah, but we have these bike lanes though. It shouldn't. I thought you built the bike lanes. The batteries come with them or something, or what?
Oh, but the bike lanes, I know that you have not been on a bike lane ever.
I don't have
But
a bike.
well, that's you've never been on a bike lane ever. But let me tell you, the bike lanes are horrible. They're
No.
they are horrible. And
No.
again, from someone who actually uses the bike lanes with my scooter, let me
I
tell
know.
you, they're dangerous. They're dangerous. They're ill kept. They're disheveled. They need attention, and I'm very, very surprised that the city of Brownsville, as much attention as it plays to sharrows and to bike lanes, and made this big old deal, and this whole promotional campaign around it. That they're even worse than a lot of our Brownsville city streets.
All you're doing is giving Rose Gowan an excuse to spend more money, more going to debt more to make these bike lanes better. Thanks, Erasmo. Thank you so
Well,
much.
they're going to do that anyway. So
Well,
it's like,
yeah, but now they have you on videotape. Erasmo said to fix the bike lanes. Hey, Norma. So don't do that.
well,
Don't. Just get rid of them. I like having the shoulder to be able to put your car in on an emergency. So
hey, Marco. Well, again, I mean, I don't know. I don't think they should just get rid of them. I think that now that we have them, we just have to upkeep them, and we have to, make sure that they're safe to transit on. And and this one on International Street,
what the
especially
my
that
hair?
one,
Which one?
the one on International Street.
Why? What's so bad about that one? Oh yeah, okay. I know what you're talking about. It's not like at an angle or something because of the way the road is built.
It's at an angle, and let me tell you, I feel it on my scooter. I feel that sometimes it's pulling me down. Plus, a lot of the street.
You sure thought hell? Sorry.
Plus, apart
Come now, Erasmo. Now.
the road is broken. There's a lot of piedras always on there because of all the trailers that are passing through. So
Don't tell. That's Nora's fault. It was never like that before Nora got there, and then it's horrible. It's her fault. Oh wait a second. The international is a state highway, so it's not Nora's fault. It's her buddy Alex Dominguez's fault. Whose fault is it?
I think that's Eddie Lucio's district. I'm not sure.
No. It's Alex Dominguez, the guy who gave her like crap load of money. I think he was the only person that gave her any money for her campaign.
I'd be known as a massage therapist in town. No, you wouldn't, because I still haven't gotten my massage yet, and I've been waiting for 6 years.
6 years,
How-
Elizabeth. Come on.
Maybe it's been 3-4 years. I'm not sure, but it's been a while. And let me tell you, I'm pretty upset about it.
You sound it.
Good evening, just saying, yeah. Good day, thrifting. My kiddo picked up. Oh, thank you, Maggie. I didn't actually have a chance to go do thrift shopping today. No, I didn't. I actually I watched the Great British Bake Off, and
That on PBS or something?
it's on PBS, but right now it's on Netflix. So I've caught up to almost every single season. I just need the first and the second season, and I am done with the whole 10, 8 seasons. But let me tell you, I love baking shows. I'm a baker by heart.
I like the barbecue show. Have you seen the barbecue crazy barbecue one that they did on Netflix? They barbecued a raccoon. A raccoon. Apparently, you can barbecue a raccoon.
Uh, I don't think you could eat a raccoon, Roman.
I wouldn't eat a raccoon, but apparently you can.
I know people eat
Maybe it wasn't raccoon. Maybe it was a different kind of critter. A tacuache, maybe. Who knows?
tacuache are edible. Tacuache
Mm,
are edible. Ratas are edible. Rats
mm,
are edible.
no.
When will Vito be on your show? Let me
When-
tell you, Vito needs to get decent internet and also stop using his cricket phone. Someone out there donate a phone to Vito. I mean, all he has is this cricket phone that he's had for like 15 years.
I'm beginning to think that that's why he ran for BISD for somebody to buy him a phone. The vendor, please give me a phone.
Uh, Saludos, Chato. Hola, Lorenzo. Yeah, I went to the Walmart on Alton Glore and they had small batteries, but they didn't have this size batteries. And this size is particular to the scooter because it enters and it clicks on. So a bigger battery would not have fit. So what I did is I ordered one on Amazon and it should get here Wednesday or Thursday. But I'm going to go check Honda on Paredes Line Road. If they have it, I'll buy it here locally, and I'll just return the one from Amazon.
Amazon has been sucky lately. You do it for like it'll be here in 2 days, and it's like in here whenever they want to send it to you, and they're using coronavirus as an excuse. Sucks.
Oh, Papa, I'm sorry that happened. I sort of figured I saw your post where you were asking your prayers for Mama. Yeah, but I've had her in my prayers since you put up that post. Love you, Papa. Good evening, Annabelle. Is it safer just to walk in Brownsville? Easier to move out of the way when cars are around? The sidewalks have overgrown grass. Yes, and some of the sidewalks are really untransitable. You know, you can't cross through them. They're really, really very, very bad. They're ill kept as well, especially in District Two and District Three. Horrible. And I know those districts. Those are the ones that I'm usually walking around on, which hardly ever happens though.
I bet you Joel's gonna start working that real hard so you can get reelected.
I'd be surprised if Joel Mujia actually, puts his name in the ring for election.
Really?
I'll be surprised.
What else would he run for?
I don't think he would want to run for anything. I mean, he really has been very inactive in regards to District Three. He hasn't done anything for District Three, so
Oh.
I would just be surprised. Good evening, gentlemen. When does Roman's shirt blend with the background?
When? I don't know. Take right. It's a blue background. This is my purple Panther shirt. I was wearing it this morning, so I kept it on. Sorry.
He's worn the same shirt for the past 3 days.
No, I only wear it on Fridays, but I slept with it last night and I didn't want to change.
And it's Saturday. That's
I know. I slept all freaking day.
3 Jewish days.
Yeah, there you go.
They are not bike lanes. They're turning lanes for cars, and no, they're bike lanes. But yeah, they're used for turning lanes for cars. That is for sure. Is it me or is it my paranoia? But are Atkinson, Peña, etc., paying straight out of the same playbook with PRI Party of Mexico? No, they're worse than the PRI in Mexico. Tan peor. I had that conversation with a friend of mine recently. We were talking about corruption in Mexico in regards to politics and the corruption here. For a long time, a lot of individuals would constantly say, "Oh, corruption is bad in Mexico. It gets terrible. It's horrible." Guys, it's worse here. I mean, then people say, "Well, over there, people get killed," and I go like, "Yeah, that happens here too. 100%.
Are you talking about the suicides?
There were no suicides."
Oh, okay.
Drove to Los Fresnos to go to Montoya's drive-thru and saw that they were building a sidewalk halfway down Paredes. I would have loved for it to have been all the way to Los Fresnos. It could have been a sidewalk to walk from Palo Alto to Los Fresnos. I don't know who does that much walking, but let me tell you,
I don't. Ray does. Your buddy Ray Martinez, he walks a lot. He walks like 4 miles a day or something.
I do not like walking.
Oh, I thought you were going to say you don't like Ray. What's wrong with you?
I love Ray.
Mhm.
Good evening, Erica. Roman, what football games are you watching?
Right now, I'm turning my head because apparently the Aggies are playing LSU. That's why I keep turning my head. So, what football games am I watching? I was watching that game. That's been the only game I've seen all day because I've been asleep.
If you eat a raccoon, you will start another Corona. Corona 20? No! Told you Atkinson would have it.
Amazon. You
Oh,
see, you're so obsessed about Sylvia that you read Amazon for Atkinson.
well, it's funny 'cause, I'm looking straight at my camera, and with my camera, that little band that goes around your neck is covering the A.
Oh,
So,
really? What band is covering a minute? This thing?
no, it's
Or
my camera band.
okay,
It's kind of weird.
that's weird.
Let me think. Erasmo. Hey, Oscar. How's it going, guys? Roman, what district are we in?
Uno, we're number one. We're number one. You know, with the fighter, with the boxer.
You have Nuri Soronsky.
Unfortunately,
Good evening. What's new today, Brownsville? I am behind. I saw a little bit of last night's show. Joe is awesome, very admirable for him to decide to run and work with his condition. Not much has happened today. It's been a kind of quiet day. I just wanted to come on here for a good 30, 45 minutes and just, go over any questions anybody might have and, talk to Roman about the numbers.
it's gonna be cold. ¿Te va a poner frío?
You think so?
Yeah, apparently it's gonna be like in the upper 30s, low 40s on Monday morning or Tuesday morning. Ooh.
I
So
got,
all
this,
the uh-huh.
I got this good jacket that I found at this thrift store that I've been wanting to wear.
Well, I mean, they're going to be going over on the students. Our students are going to be going on the 30th. They're going to have to be. It's going to be a cold welcome in more ways than one.
Well, it's very disappointing. Very disappointing. I'm very glad, very proud that a great percentage of parents out there are opting not to send their students back onto campus. And I say that not so much for the parents, I mean, for the students. I say that for our teachers who have underlying conditions and our staff out there. I'm glad that the number of individuals actually going onto campus is at like maybe at 10%, if that.
Yeah, I'm Yanni too. I don't know. I've been like this. I think it's the cold front that came in, or the rain, or something.
The rain. Actually, it's kind of funny, but I'm not wearing any shoes right now.
Holy crap! Why? Yo tampoco, but I'm at my house. You're not. You're at Castro Studios.
I took them off. I just took them off because it just feels more comfortable to be without shoes. But then I went outside because I had to go move my car, and sure enough, it was wet. That's how I found out that it had actually rained. Besides the picture that I received from the game, but I don't mind getting my feet a little bit wet.
Yeah.
Está jugando América y las Chivas de Guadalajara.
Yes, they're playing at 9 o'clock. Or the game already started. Darn, I'm missing the game.
Yo sí le voy a Rayados.
Me too. But they suck. They got rid of their coach. Good. Turco's gone.
Mira que parece que le dieron a los Cowboys on Thanksgiving.
Yeah. I didn't really watch the game.
But they're still in contention. I hear, no, for a wild card.
Not for a wild card, for the division championship. They can find a way to win. They just have to hope be like Pace and hope that the other team gets a bunch of coronavirus and then they don't have to play. I'm just kidding, babe. I'm just kidding. I just didn't realize Pace was this good. I was shocked because I thought that veterans took all the good players from Pace. That was like the role.
Veterans was very, very conscious in regards to the health of their students, and they did opt to not send students back home. And I think a lot of other schools just decided they weren't going to care. I messed my foot walking on those trails. I'd rather walk on the streets. The street is after the ones that I just finished 4.5 miles.
I told you he walks 4 miles a day, Ray. He loves walking.
It's crazy. Hey, everyone.
Hey,
The sidewalk is going to be a part of the bike trail. I think it already is. Did you get your battery? No. This is the old one. No one has it. I had to order it on Amazon, Papa. Hello, Roman. Your hair looks good.
Yeah, it looks like crap, man. I was like, it's what happens when you don't really put anything in it. I just went like this and it was done. I'm not trying to impress anybody.
I'll put something in it for you.
I'm sure you would. But I don't like that something about Mary look like you do.
I know what you're talking about. I love cold weather. It's nice Austin weather. Nah.
Well, Brownsville wants to be like Austin.
Brownsville is controlled by the vendors. Who are the vendors? And can we as citizens boycott their business? Part of the problem, Lupito, is that the vendors are are at a national, state, and regional and uh, county-wide level. I'll give you an example. One of the builders here that gets all the contracts is Noble Construction. Noble Construction might have started off building houses and stuff, but now they dedicate themselves to big schools and stadiums and stuff of the sort. So what happens, Lupito, is that they really have no competition. I mean, you can't boycott Noble because they're not going to go build a little shed for you at your house. And unless you have a multi-million-dollar corporation that is needing to build, add on or something, then it's not going to affect them in any which way. In regards to the insurance vendors, I mean, they provide for a $52 million a year budget, $53 million a year budget. So, I mean, they deal solely in school district, or that type of business, large entities. So we can't boycott them either. Uh, a lot of the vendors, some of the ones that Sylvia they came out during the trial were vendors that sold software to the district. Again, we can't boycott software that comes to the district. One of the other things that was mentioned was tablets. We're not out there buying $25,000 worth of tablets. So again, the vendors, Lupito, are at a different level. Does that make sense? Does that make sense, Roman?
Yeah. Yes, it does.
Está muy bueno para estar bien empiernado. I mean, con una pata arriba de la otra. Uptown Sylvia, the Pingüina, the board, andan bien calladitos, I guess. I did see a picture that Rose Longoria posted of her and Minerva Peña at the football game. And they're on speed dial, one with the other. I know that Daniela was out there, but ni en su casa la reconocen. I mean, when has Daniela ever been at a game? Never.
Maybe to St. Joe's games. Did they ever go to St. Joe's games? Maybe. Was she a cheerleader at St. Joe's? Maybe.
I don't think so.
I don't know. Just asking.
I don't know. I guess I don't think so. I don't know. Everyone should just enroll their kids in IDEA or some charter school. Hit these BIZ Ratas funding.
They still get our tax money even if they don't go, pretty much.
No, not necessarily true. Because if they start to lose students, they start to lose funding.
Yeah, but they still get our tax dollars, right? When we pay property taxes.
It's not how it works. It's kind of a weird deal. Fíjate. Because I always asked about the taxes in regards to the monies at the port. You know that the tax money from the port goes to Port Isabel?
Really?
Yeah. The tax for the Port of Brownsville go to Port Isabel. But it doesn't much matter because what happens is the state's the one that ultimately decides. Like if we were to get the port and the port money, the Port of Brownsville tax dollars for our budget, we'd have to send it back to the state.
You mean because because the port itself is in the jurisdiction of the Port Isabel ISD school district, so they get all that money, and essentially like Robin Hood. Yeah, okay, I get that. It's just like what happened in one of the school at the old school district I used to go to.
But they don't even keep that money.
No, it goes to the state. Yeah, because of Robin Hood, they're like, "Oh, you made too much money here. You take it."
You know that, and they only have like one student out there going to Port Isabel
from that lives in the port. There's a student that lives in the port
in that area.
Wow.
Check face athletes for pets. They brought down all the players that stopped playing for Dallas.
There you go.
Romans is correct. It will be 39 on Monday night in Brownsville. Saquen las San Marcos.
Man, and then everybody's gonna come with their little knee-high like what do you call those? The booties with that. Oh, no, everybody.
I think the Porter Cowboys could beat the Dallas Cowboys. I think so too. I know what Roman's talking about. There's something about marriage. Poteet ISD will be at remote learning on Monday due to high numbers. The teachers will be back to work with no students and will be tested. At least that is some sort of protective approach. I agree. At this point, I would have preferred no one on campus. No one. But at this point, I would be okay with no students on campus. And hopefully the adults will do the responsible thing. Like that happens a lot here in Brownsville.
Poteet. All I think about when I see poteet, strawberries.
Yeah.
I don't even know what poteet is, but it's strawberries.
My prayers to the people having to go back to with students on Monday after the holiday with a cold front and flu season. It's a horrible idea. Roman, have you spoken to Jessica?
Nope. You know what? Just because of that, Snoopy, I might give her a call after I'm done with the show. I'll give her a call just for you, Snoopy.
We can finish right now, and you could go call and then.
You want me to leave already? Yeah, really?
I'm interested to see what she said. Really, Mike and us lose our jobs. Jeez. Really, Mike and us
No say.
might maybe one of our teachers.
No say.
Do you think that they will cancel the STARS test this school year? I hope they do.
I think they will.
I think that because being the way that the numbers are going right now, the numbers are really bad. There's a quick uprise in California. I think right now in California they're really really struggling. United States is the number one producer of coronavirus cases back and forth. The hospitals are mounting up. But see, that's one of the things, Roman, that Hidalgo County, I don't know if you saw, but they were reporting the upwards of 783 positives on Wednesday. 763 positives on Wednesday.
And how many deaths? Like 8 deaths or something, right?
10 deaths or 8 deaths?
I don't know, something like that, somewhere in that range. Yeah.
And we reported 83.
And 4 deaths or something? Was it 4? No deaths? Okay. For some reason, I think of the number 4. But I'm thinking channel 4.
But, Roman, why? Why is it that Hidalgo seems to be on point in regards to their count and our numbers just seem whack?
I don't know. Maybe because they're a larger population and they have more interaction with people coming in and out from that area. Who knows? We had Kamala Harris came down to Hidalgo County about 4 weeks ago. Maybe that caused the increase. Who knows?
Nope.
Okay.
I like independent school districts. Open enrollment charter schools do not receive funds from local tax revenue. They do not. They receive cashola from the TEA and Austin, Texas. They'd be damned. They be a demand for you guys there. I'm sure you'd get paid more.
Who? Us? Me?
At Poteet.
Oh, okay.
Daniela's going to wear her and will go around down carrying her Starbucks cup through the day. Basic rich.
Ugg boots. Thank you. That's what I was talking about. Those big old boots that they put on the way.
with her little chihuahua in her little pouch, walking around in the other hand, going, "Oh, oh."
That's hot.
I believe.
That's hot. That's hot. That's all she'll say, right? That's hot. That's hot.
I believe it's hot.
Like Paris Hilton. That's what you're gonna make her into be, right? Paris Hilton. Is that what it is? I'm showing my age thinking about Paris Hilton.
You know how to pick them, Brownsville. I'm taking names. Don't want y'all out of pitadas when we win the Super Bowl with
Danucci. You mean like Garrett Gilbert? You mean Garrett Gilbert? By Roman. Yeah. I guess. I don't want to call her right now. I'll call her after the show. I am going to call her after the show. I've been meaning to call her anyway.
Call her on live. Let's all listen.
She's not going to answer the phone. I tried calling you live the other day on my show.
Really?
Yeah. And you didn't answer. You were asleep. It was like Thanksgiving night.
Well, hey, food coma. I do not promote moving students to charter schools. BISD teachers are the best. We would be the first ones affected if students left. At this point in time, just don't know what's going to happen.
You want to say?
It's very, very disappointing. Good evening. The boss is demanding state tests while she canceled the national and AEP.
It won't matter what she says. She'll be out in January 20th, right?
Probably before. because if all the kids go to idea, then we in BISD lose teaching and staff positions. That's what was meant by really Mike, and all of us lose our jobs. There's always
Um,
there's always going to be work, Maggie. Look, if let's say a big old surge of individuals would go from BISD to IDEA, well, BISD is going to have to get IDEA would have to get teachers and staff from somewhere, and they're going to start taking them from BISD. One of the things that I think, and this is just guys, this is me thinking. One of the things that I think that IDEA is going to start to do, guys, that they really haven't done really well, is they're going to start to bleed out a lot of the talent that BISD has. That would be a very smart thing to do. So what's going to happen when they wise up to what really makes Brownsville great down here and the area great, and they start offering mega incentives to a lot of our teachers out there to go teach at IDEA. It's going to happen, guys, and BISD is not ready for it. They are not ready for it. They don't have the leadership. They don't have the vision. They have a lot of yes people. And right now, guys, let me tell you something. The district is a sinking ship. You have to understand that the feds haven't finished with their investigation of the district. And again, Drew is a rata, the same way that I told you that De La Garza was a rata. Drew is a rata, guys. She needs to be weeded out. So in the meantime, there's going to be a lot of investigating in regards to a lot of the funds out there in BISD. But think of it this way, Maggie. I mean, teachers are in trouble already anyway. I mean, BISD is going to lose 4,000 students. Teachers are in trouble anyway, and as it is right now, they're not cutting staff from the top. The glass palace is going to remain intact. They're going to start to threaten teachers and staff and people that are on the front line. So let me tell you, if IDEA continues to grow and they continue to build campuses around here, guys, let me tell you, I'm afraid that IDEA is going to consume not only our students, they're going to start to consume our staff. I mean, has anyone ever even uh, seen what the incentive packages are for individuals wanting to go from BISD to IDEA? I imagine they're probably going to start to get very hefty. Roman?
they might. I haven't seen any of the packages, but I'm assuming I agree with you. I'll just agree. I knew you said the Browns was dead. You gonna read?
Because the bars that are there, the bars that are there are the ones that are at they have Dodichis, they have the Ramblas, they've got Kraken, they've got some bars down there. So let me tell you, for here in Brownsville, everyone drives. So you're talking about for 20 people, you're talking about 20 cars. No one cars pools in Brownsville. Maybe a couple of people here or there, but that's one of the reasons why you see a lot of cars out there during the weekend nights. But downtown is dead. Roman, you think it's dead or is?
I don't go out as much, and I would assume it's dead because people shouldn't be going out in public, except for your friend Laura and your friend Alejandra Aldrete. They were out there at a bar, some bar, taking pictures and with a Corona.
Yeah,
It's kind of ironic. They were drinking out of a Corona glass or something.
yeah, a coronavirus. I
It's
think Mike
hilarious.
meant there would be a demand for teachers. Yeah, I think so
It will
too.
be.
And as
But
you thought about running for other boards, not just BSD. I've already mentioned that I'm going to run for mayor of the city of Brownsville, and I'm going to run for a JP position, and I'm going to run for BSD again.
at some point, not at the same time though, but at some point.
At some point, those are the three positions I have in mind. Maybe later on, state rep. Daniela will shoot with Paris Hilton. And they've also be out soon. Her irrelevant self will be no more. Goodbye, good riddance. I remember when the H1N1 spread was spreading. The vaccine was given by BSD sponsored events at the CAB building. Do you think COVID-19 vaccine could be given by the school district? I think they're. I don't. I hope not.
There was an H1N1 vaccine. I don't remember there being an H1N1 vaccine.
I don't remember it being distributed by the district, but it might be the case. I honestly, I do not know, but I wouldn't trust the district with being the ones responsible for vaccines for our students. The jobs are going to get cut from the bottom, just like Erasmo has been saying all this time. They will not cut from the top, and they let me tell you, there's a lot to cut. If IDEA shows teachers more respect to BISD, let them poach teachers. It's going to happen. The board is forgetting that the students and the teachers make the district. Without them, there is no funding. And how will they pay back their vendors? It's going to get rough and tough. I promise you. BISD board is not about the teachers, so they would lose every battle against districts if the money is right. BISD will not pay more to match it. And look, even at the bottom rungs, guys, a lot of our classified staff, there's individuals that are making a lot more money in districts adjacent to us.
Sorry,
Even
I got a text message from somebody asking me to ask you a question, which I'm like, just ask the question on the
sure.
thing.
So,
The question was, when will one of the trustees be picked up? Can you ask Erasmo? I'm like, okay. Just guys, don't text me the question. Ask Erasmo.
well, let me say that FBI works on a very, very strange timeline, guys. And let me tell you, they are very methodical in the way they do things. I'm going to say this again. I went to the feds in February of 2019. And every single month after that, I was hoping that they were going to bust Sylvia, praying that they were going to bust Sylvia, praying, and got very, very frustrated when I continuously would get attacked and nothing. It took them all year, basically. It took them 10 months for them to come down and finally arrest Sylvia. Now, and again, guys, was the information that I shared with the feds relevant to her arrest or everything else? No, but was it a part? Yeah, it was. And again, everybody else that provided information in regards to Sylvia, and let me tell you, there were a lot of people that did. Very, very proud. I know some of the people that did, and I'm very, very proud. A lot of people from the district that provided information in regards against Sylvia. Very, very proud. There's a lot of individuals who have provided information in regards to Drew Brown. Drew Brown is the next board member that is going to be indicted. Has to be. I just don't see it not happening. I've seen some of the evidence out there against her. She's going to fry. And for people that are in denial, y'all used to say the same thing about Adela Garza. And I was one of the only people out here screaming at the top of their lungs, she's going to fall. She's going to fry. Well, guess what? She's getting exactly what she deserves.
I look forward to that happening.
H1N1 disappeared. Must have been a different avian flu. Brazil is a port, just like New Orleans, Veracruz, Havana, etc. We love the lifestyle. Yeehaw!
Are you gonna sing a Love Boat next? The Love Boat theme song?
Soon we'll be making another
Oh
run.
yeah, they did. They just scored. Wow, they really did.
De las Chivas.
That
Roma,
means they're up 2-0, right? That means they're up 2-0 in aggregate.
guys,
Wow.
first show tonight, Saturday. No show tomorrow. We'll be back Monday morning at 9 o'clock. Roman, last words?
No, I guess Chivas is gonna win this game. I didn't know they were this good. Go watch the game, enjoy it. They're probably better than the Cowboys. They'd probably be able to beat the Cowboys at this point. That's
I
my
mean,
last words.
I've been struggling with finalizing my message for tomorrow, Sunday morning church. I'm going to go work on it tonight some more. And I've been really fighting with it in my head all week long. Hopefully by tonight it should all come together. If not, hopefully by tomorrow morning it should come together. And
You mean fighting like North Golonsky or fighting like Mike Tyson in your head? Which is it?
fighting
Mm,
fighting like a lightweight, Mike Tyson.
Okay.
Tyson doesn't
Lightweight, really.
le llega, le llega a la nariz.
He's gonna get mad. How dare you call me not a lightweight?
She is guys. Have a great, great evening. Stay dry, stay safe, stay warm. We'll be back on here Monday at 9 a.m. in the morning. Have a great day. If you care to join us tomorrow at worship, join us tomorrow for worship. Send me an inbox. I'll send you the address. Guys, be good to each other. Please continue to be good to me. God bless.